gentlemen, from the Office of the Executive Director of the Coordinating Assembly of Non-Governmental Organizations, CANGO in Mbabane. We would like to take the opportunity to thank all our partners in government, the UN family, member NGOs, and other collaborating partners in the labor union movement and political role players for working with us in the year 2023, a year that in our view we believe that we have achieved a number of milestones as the Coordinating Assembly in terms of impacting the lives of Emaswat. At this juncture, we would like to take the opportunity as well to wish all our partners a fruitful 2024, especially the new government, the new administration led by Prime Minister Honorable Russell Dlamini. Just to say, as they are coming on board, there are a number of issues that as the Coordinating Assembly we would like them to take into account and prioritize as we move our country forward. The first one among these issues is the long-standing issues of an inclusive political dialogue across all role players, which will certainly deliberate and determine the issue of the political future of the country, which is characterized by peace and stability and prosperity for all our people. The unequal power relations in the country are obviously a cause for concern, because at the end of the day, what we see is a deteriorating standard of living among a majority of our people, whilst a few of the members of our society are becoming richer and richer. This is simply because policies, in instances where there is unequal power relations, tend to be skewed in favor of those who are already wealthy. The second amongst these priorities is the issue of domestic resource mobilization. We say this because we have seen that for many, many years the country has depended for its revenue and therefore its public financing on the SACCO revenue pool. However, we see increasingly that reliance on the SACCO revenue pool is causing some serious challenges for the country, with occasional cash flow challenges and uncertainty about the amount of money that can be raised from this pool. It is up to us, therefore, as a country to start to think about how we grow our economy in ways that will increase the domestic revenue, and also ensuring that such growth is inclusive, it gives jobs and better living conditions for a majority of the people of Eswatini. We see that our education system and the health system are in shambles because of limited investment. That said, we really do feel that it is time that the government has a proper unit for policy coordination, a unit that will ensure that proper systems are in place to ensure that the various programs of the government work in tandem towards the common goal of uplifting the living standards of our people. A unit that will ensure that there is a proper system for monitoring, evaluation of the country's programs, so that at any point in time as a country we have adequate information about how the government is performing against the intended priorities, those that are set out in the development plans, and how much resources are utilized by the country in doing so, and whether we are achieving efficiencies in spending this money that belongs to Emaswat. Improving inclusive growth will also ensure that our citizens are put in a position where they can be participants in the local economy instead of spectators, ensuring that there is a requirement for the implementation of the Citizen Empowerment Act as enacted by the 11th Parliament, and that there are requirements for local content in all instances wherever there are mega enterprises and business opportunities that are available in the country, so that some of the proceeds of these businesses, they remain in the country other than just benefiting foreign multinational companies. We have seen an upsurge in the number of mining applications in the country looking for coal. We anticipate that these coal deposits that we have as a country will be a source of great returns in terms of the people who are going to be granted the licenses. But said another way, this coal boom can also be a source of conflict in the communities where the mining is going to be happening, if it is not managed well in a way that the affected communities are given an opportunity to have a conversation with these prospective miners, and that there is an agreement about how to secure the environmental rights of those communities, how to secure the livelihoods of those communities, and how to ensure better sharing of the proceeds coming from these mining enterprises. We see that with the new administration, we are living in a position where we can make attempts to heal as a country, coming from our sad past of the civic and political unrest of 2021. We can start to heal if we can all commit ourselves to the respect for the rights of the citizens and ensure that the citizens have adequate civic space to be able to engage on the issues that impact their daily lives, instead of issues of enjoyment of citizen rights to participation, to expression, being securitized in a way that it becomes a security threat when people are able to voice out their grievances. When citizens are unable to voice out their grievances in an open and transparent manner, the violent streak will then come into play. With those few words, we wish all eMaswati a fruitful 2024 from the Coordinating Assembly of NGOs. I thank you.